Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Opening Night Trivia Geek. The teams finals are here. We've had a long, exhausting tournament. We've had upsets. We've had blowouts. We've had shootouts. We've had every kind of out and in there's been. We have the finals, Vampire's Kiss and Dum-Es, both running through these first few rounds, and now they meet for a chance to play for a team's title. With me on the desk today, it's the one, the only, Javi Maiden. Javi, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm very busy and very tired, but other than that, I'm doing all right. I'm excited for this match.
Javi dressing up formally. I'm rocking the teal champion sweatshirt. It was my day off from work, so I put absolutely no effort into what my appearance or whatever. But you know what? We'll see. We'll just see what the two teams have to say right now in promos.
Hey, Anthony, we're in the finals.
How the hell did this happen?
We did it by robbing the casino blind, by always playing with house money and always winning. That's how. I think at this point the casino hates us, but who's counting?
Dude, we've been house money this whole time. We're still playing with house money because nobody predicted us to make it. Especially me. You're really good.
And me.
Shut up. You're good. But also, Jake and Robert are also really, really good. And this house money, I don't know. We might not have it much longer, but this has been fun.
Yeah.
It's done really well.
Okay, also, Arsenal's not gonna win the title. Too bad, Jake. Keep hoping. It's not. No.
I just want to make one thing clear. The only reason I wore this shirt was I was really hoping Joe Farrelly would be here today so I could talk mad shit at him because his team sucks way worse than mine. But anyway, we are here at the ONTL Geek teams finals against our buddies, named after a fantastically entertaining Nicolas Cage movie. I just want to say, so Anthony has been talking himself down a lot leading up to this match, saying that we're so much better than him, and he doesn't belong here. It's first of all, they wouldn't be here without him because he's the one who hit their 5-pointer in the last match to get them to this point. So Anthony, whatever you're saying about how you're not good at this, stop. You guys deserve to be here. I think we've also played well to get to this point. So I honestly, I could easily see them beating us, but if that happens, we're not going to go down without a fight. But I'm not planning on them beating us. What do you think, Robert?
So I only have one thing to say. They may be the Kiss of the Vampire, but do you know what they call us?
What?
Kukulkan.
Oh my god! Still haven't seen that, by the way.
Fun promos. Robert's going for an interesting impression there at the end. Arsenal, Chelsea. So soccer is boring. I'm sorry. If I wanted to watch a bunch of grown men struggle to score for about an hour and a half, I'd go to a bar. But anyway, we're not here to play soccer. We're here to play trivia. Let's get these teams in there. Round one, introducing first with a record of 4 wins, no defeats, the number 5 seed in this team's tournament, Vampire's Kiss. And their opponents, with a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat, the number 11 seed in this tournament, Jake Meltzer, Robert Kastner, Dum-Es.
I regret nothing.
Cool.
I don't know what just happened.
All righty, gentlemen. Oh, hello. There we go. Love it.
Okay.
Round 1 works like this. I apologize for my hoarse voice. I threw my voice out on Sunday. It still hasn't come back yet. I'm also dealing with a little cold. So it works like this. You have 10 questions from 10 different realms of 10 different categories in the geek realm. You get 20 seconds to answer each and every question. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you get nothing. If any player does get all 10 questions correctly, you get a bonus question worth an extra point. There are 3 repeats and a challenge for your team to use throughout the duration of the match. Are there any questions before we hop into round number 1?
Do we know if Kaiser plans on missing a question today?
We'll find out in about 30 minutes. All righty. So we will get kicked off. Javi, why don't you go ahead and start them off with their first question?
Absolutely. Your first question is going to come from the category of the DCEU. In which DCEU movie will you find a character being served food called loaf?
It's actually not the DCEU anymore. It's the DCU. They removed the E.
Yeah, that's,
Oh.
you know, they
Kind of
definitely
like a John Mellencamp sort of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Didn't really help his career. I don't think it's going to help the DCEU either.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but that's okay.
No concern. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Anthony
Go with Suicide Squad.
and Jake
Erased the.
and Kaiser
Suicide Squad.
and Robert.
Didn't have that.
Suicide Squad is correct. So Vampire's Kiss take the early 1-point lead. Get into your second question, which is in the category of quotes. Which Star Trek villain says the quote, "Small words from a small being trying to attack what it doesn't understand"? Do you consider yourself a Trekkie, Hobby?
I wasn't for a long time. And then, like, you know, I'd watch it because I wanted to get good at trivia like 3 years ago, even though I only started this year. And I ended up really liking it. And I watched the original series, the animated series, The Next Generation, and parts of Voyager. So,
Holy shit, that's a lot.
1. Hands down. That's about all of us. We're going to go to Jake
I just said con. I don't think that's right.
and Kaiser
That sounded something the Borg Queen would say.
and Anthony.
I also said Khan because
Oh, sorry, and Robert.
I said Chang.
Kaiser is the only one who gets it
That
correct.
makes sense.
It is, in fact, the Borg Queen. So Vampire's Kiss increases their lead. And then their third question, Hobby.
the third question is going to come from the category of Middle Earth. The character of King Theoden appears in how many Middle Earth movies? Have you appeared in any Middle Earth movies?
Only in my dreams.
That's fair. Yeah,
But
I
the dreams just consist of Sean Astin saying potatoes about 500 times until I wake up in a cold sweat.
so I'll say, are you yelling when that happens when you wake up?
No, I just have a hankering for mashed potatoes, honestly.
I get that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads down. We'll go to Kaiser
Say 3.
and Robert
3.
and Anthony
3.
and Jake.
3.
First clean sweep of the day. Good job, gentlemen. Move on to your fourth question in Star Wars. Who provides the voice of K2SO in Rogue One, a Star Wars story? If you haven't seen Andor, please do.
Get on your ass, man. Come
I have
on.
Maybe
not.
the best Star Wars thing ever. Like
It could be.
I mean, I won't argue against it. I would say it's probably the best thing they've done since Disney bought it.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, it's better than Mandalorian, but I like Mandalorian more because of
That's honestly a
the
take.
feels it gives me. But that's
Yeah, I agree. 5,
I
4,
haven't watched any of them.
2.
get the
Get
fuck
on it.
off your ass,
Hands down. We're going
I
to go
do.
to Robert
Alan Tudyk.
and Anthony
Alan Tudyk.
and Jake
We stand Luth and Rail in this house. Alan Tudyk.
and Kaiser.
Into it.
The Tude, Alan Tudyk, is correct. He's not called that.
All right,
All right.
your next category. Oh, sorry. The next category is going to come from the category of DC. What power does Ace gain from the
God.
orange kryptonite in League of Super Pets?
God, that's
I watched this movie recently. I did not like it.
I thought that it would. I don't know what I was expecting from it. I think I got exactly what I deserved from it.
I believe that.
Honestly, no. everyone here thinking it's like the next Lego Batman, and I'm like,
That's
no.
not the next Lego
No,
Batman.
nah, fam.
No.
It's more like Teen Titans Go to the movies.
I still like Teen Titans Go to the movies.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll go back up to Anthony
Invulnerability.
and Jake
I think he's the dog, so I just guess super hearing.
and Kaiser
I said invisibility.
and Robert.
So I said super strength / invulnerability.
We can take both. We can take only Anthony's because he doesn't have super strength. He just has the invulnerability. If you would like to challenge, you may. But as
Jake,
of right
can we
now,
challenge this?
You've seen the movie, so if you feel like there's grounds for, I have not seen this.
He
so
like
if
breaks
you
out
feel
of his
like there's
cage
grounds-
that's locked. That he like. I know he's a big dog, but like he has strength as well as invulnerable. It's not just the one. So I would like to challenge on the fact that it's both, or that the question. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm right.
I think if you feel like there's grounds for it, yeah, I think we should challenge.
Okay,
So,
I
yeah,
would like to. I would like to challenge
So you-
formally that both of my abilities are stuff that Ace has.
heard. All right, we have an official challenge, so we'll get back to you after challenge. All right, back after the challenge, we looked it up. One of Ace's strengths is also brute strength or super strength. So Robert does get the points. Dummies will keep their challenge until, of course, they will in case they use it again. Words are hard, people. As we get into your next question, which will come in the category of sci-fi killers. Who is the last human character seen to die in Predators? This at the end, Predators.
Are we allowed to jinx perfect rounds here?
Well, considering nobody has it,
There is none.
No one has. No one
There
has.
is none.
It's already jinxed.
Yeah, you did it.
Never mind. Oh, yeah, never mind. Forgot about the quotes one.
Oh,
Everyone forgets about quotes.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I usually.
that's what shows up anyway.
Yeah, I tend to, when a question about quotes is asked, I forget.
5,
I have to know.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go to Jake
Edwin.
and Kaiser
Edwin.
and Robert
Edwin.
and Anthony.
this is not acceptable. I said Topher Grace because I forgot his name.
Edwin is correct. Topher Grace does play him, indeed, but Edwin is the answer that we were looking for. So, Dummies narrows the lead. It is now 9-8. Heading to your next question, Hobby.
Your next question is going to come in the category of the Wizarding World. What was the last Wizarding World movie to feature the Room of Requirement?
It's a room where it provides what you require.
Oh, that the name of the room makes sense now, actually.
So, like, if I was stuck at a school in England and I really needed, like, a Shake Shack burger, would it, like, have a Shake Shack in there? If I really wanted Shake Shack?
What if you really wanted a free Shake Shack? Would it give it to you for free? Or would
See,
it come with like a little...
you can't get greedy though. You can't get greedy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. We'll go to Kaiser.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you can't get food in the room of requirement, but Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore.
And Robert
Fantastic Beasts: The Secret of Dumbledore.
and Anthony
Yeah, I forgot that existed.
and Jake.
Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore.
That is correct. And we have a tie game now, 10-10.
It was only a matter of time.
So we get into your 8th question of the round, which is in Marvel. Name 2 of the 3 mutants who occupied Charles Xavier to bring Jean Grey back from the house Vuk has taken her to in Dark Phoenix.
Sorry, do you say occupy or do you mean like a company?
Yeah.
A company.
Okay.
Did I say occupied?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Like I said, English is not an easy language.
It's true. It's my second language.
It's mine too.
and you're doing a great job so far, but better than me. It's not a bad movie. I'll say no.
Yeah. Well, no. Oh,
Four.
jeez. No. Yeah, it is.
2, 1. Pens down, since it's not the worst X-Men film. We're going to go to Robert.
Cyclops and Nightcrawler.
And Anthony.
I may have heard this question wrong. I said Quicksilver and Beast.
And Jake.
I said Beast and Cyclops.
And Kaiser.
Storm and Nightcrawler.
So we can accept Kaiser and we can accept Robert. The acceptable 3 were Cyclops, Storm, and Nightcrawler.
Yeah, okay.
Beast is on the other side.
Oh, I totally missed. I heard that question there.
All right, so game stays tied. Javi, their penultimate question.
Their penultimate question will be coming in from the category of Star Trek. Question is, who chases Khan through the streets of San Francisco in Star Trek Into Darkness? I thought you said, I was thinking of X-Men Apocalypse when you said it's not a bad movie. I think X-Men Apocalypse is pretty rough, but not terrible.
I think both Dark Phoenix and Apocalypse are not bad movies.
I think Dark Phoenix is objectively a bad movie, but that's fine.
Hot takes. Hot takes.
It's not worse than it's not worse than Last Stand, Origins, or New Mutants.
I like New Mutants.
I think I'd watch
Pretty good. 5,
It's not great, but I enjoy it.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Anthony
Spot?
and Jake
I also said Spock.
and fucking Ed Kaiser
Did you just call him Khan?
and Robert.
Spock.
I have a K on my board to represent Kaiser, and my brain just went to Khan for some reason. It's been a rough week. 13 all going into the last question.
So we were all correct there.
You were all correct.
Yes.
Spock was correct. We'll go into your final question, which is in MCU. Which MCU character is said to have a pet peeve about being handed things?
What? The fuck?
One Halloween, I dressed up as
To channel my my teammate in a different division.
Yeah, that was a good. That was a good impression, Jake.
Serious?
We'll see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jake
No fucking idea. Who cares about this shit? Tony Stark?
and Kaiser.
Oh my god. Tony Cruz.
What the?
Oh my god!
The World Cup is in 5 days.
Okay, Robert.
Tony Stark.
Oh boy, and Anthony.
Yeah, I don't like being handed things. Tony Stark.
Yeah.
Tony Stark.
Tony Cruz.
Correct.
That's my other impersonation of Bill.
Wow. I
What?
have seen officially everything.
What?
So with that,
So confused.
Dum-Es takes the lead, 15-14, coming out of round number 1. And if this game ends in a 1-point deficit, oh boy.
Oh,
All right.
you even come up with
So
that name.
if there are no questions,
Player.
if there are no questions, we will head into round number 2,
I have a question.
which works like this. There were 3 categories chosen from the randomizer. Those categories today being Middle Earth, MCU, and DC. Each category corresponds to 5 questions worth 2 points apiece, with a chance to go down to multiple choice for just 1 point. There is stealing involved. You guys have all done this before, so keep that head on a swivel. And all teams have their repeats and their challenge remaining. So, any questions before we head into round number 2?
Nope.
No.
No.
Dum-Es, you are in the lead. Do you want to choose your category first or defer?
We
Well,
want
thank you for that long explanation. Gave me enough time to recover from that ridiculousness.
You're welcome.
We obviously want to choose first, right?
Yeah. I have no preference in terms of whether we go first or second. I don't really have like a feeling either way.
Okay.
I think typically second, just to see
Yeah.
sort of what we're dealing with.
Yeah, I'd still prefer second. Do you want to
Yeah.
start the plan, or do you want to?
I would say I would. It's tough. Like, I think I know what they would do if we go with our original plan.
Okay.
But I think. Do you feel confident about what we talked about?
I do. Yeah.
Then I say we should stick with it.
Okay. So we're gonna go first. We're gonna pick first and go second, and we're gonna pick DC.
Okay,
Yeah.
DC for dummies. So Middle Earth or MCU for you, Team Germany.
Well, that's not
It's
how I
just-
saw this going.
Yeah. Me neither.
It's kind of up to you. I mean, I feel like of the two, I'm more helpful in MCU, possibly in round 3. And I don't know how, like, their MCU level might not be as high as their Middle Earth level. There's not as many movies, but they're a little more specific. So, but Middle Earth is pretty much all you. So, do you want it in round 2 or
Then-
round 3?
I mean, if that Middle is on me, it's tough. Which one do you feel better with? Like, I leave this up to you with round 2.
I mean, obviously, I would be better with MCU in round 2. I
Then let's
am
say
useless
MCU
in Middle
round
Earth.
2.
Like,
Then
useless.
let's say MC in round 2.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. So you chose what, MCU?
Cool. Yes.
Okay, MCU. And all right, so Javi, why don't you go ahead and give Vampire's Kiss their questions in MCU?
You got it. All right. Your questions in the category of MCU. Are you ready?
Sure.
Sure.
First question: which MCU movie features a ship called the Helion?
Wait, is that not that's Yon Rock's ship, right?
Is it what?
That's
Oh.
Yon Rock's ship, so he's in Captain Marvel.
Oh, that would be Captain Marvel then. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Do you think that makes sense? I think that's
I can't think of any other movie where that's the name of a ship because it's not Thanos,
Five,
it's not the other one. So
four,
I'm good with that.
3,
Captain Marvel. Final
Hmm.
answer.
That is correct.
Nice.
and the lead.
Your second question in the category of the MCU. In Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, while in Universe 838, who accuses Strange of stealing clothes from the Strange Museum?
Oh, it's the boomstick guy from Army of Darkness. What's his name?
Oh, the that would be the Pizza Papa, or I know
Yeah.
it's Bruce Campbell.
Pizza-
The
yeah.
Pizza Papa,
Yeah,
right?
Pizza. Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah. You want to look for it.
Pizza Papa. Final answer.
That is correct.
Always gets paid.
Yep.
Always good save.
He does. That is a fact. Your third question in the category of the MCU. In Iron Man 2, Tony Stark says he spent 3 hours cooking what type of food for Pepper?
Well, it's just not that long ago.
I don't remember this.
I don't think it was. I'll probably get on multiple because I watched it not that
that's-
long ago. So multiple choice.
Multiple.
Multiple choice options are. Where are the options? I don't see them. Hold on. Give me a second. I see. Okay, there we go. Sorry. The multiple choice options are A, risotto, B, steak, C, an omelet, or D, paella.
I
Sorry,
think it's,
what's this one?
the last one's paella. I think it's paella.
I have no idea what that is. So if you go right, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's either risotto or paella, but I think paella sounds more like it. If you're good with that.
I'm good with that.
All right, paella. Final answer.
That is incorrect. Dummies transfer 1 point steal. Your options are A, risotto, B, steak, C, an omelet, or D, paella.
So Jake, I was hoping they would take the. I'm between two, but I'm pretty sure it's an omelet because he makes it for her on the plane. She doesn't eat
Okay,
it.
risotto is in my head, but if you feel more confident about omelet, I trust you in MCU.
Yeah, that was the other one I was thinking of, but I kind of want to say the omelet.
I trust you more than me. I stumbled into an MCU question, but blind luck. So
Omelet. Final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah.
good job, buddy.
What the fuck is a paella?
Paella is a Spanish
That's what it is.
Dish. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
Okay. Okay.
It's very delicious.
Coconut cheese paella.
All right. Your fourth question in the category of the MCU. In what U.S. state are a young Natasha and her family seen living in before fleeing the U.S. at the beginning of Black Widow?
What? Okay. Which USA starts with the O?
Oregon,
No. Another one.
Oklahoma.
No.
I don't think there's Ohio.
That's it.
Okay, then Ohio. All right, Ohio. Then is that the
Ohio,
one?
final answer.
Okay.
That is correct.
Jesus Christ.
That was
Oh my
amazing.
God.
Bravo for that one.
That was amazing. I was just going from west to east.
That's great. I love that.
Jesus Christ. Thank God these ran out of O's.
Your final question in the category of the MCU. In the MCU, who is the last character seen being put under the control of Loki's scepter?
Oh. It's the female the female doctor from Age of Ultron. What's her name?
Oh God, what is her name? Oh. I mean, if you want to use a repeat to try to remember, that's you got.
Dr. Helen Cho, right? That's her name.
Yeah, Joe. That's it.
Three.
Yeah,
Helen Cho. Final answer.
2, 1.
That is correct.
nice.
All right. So after that round, I have Vampire's Kiss after
Can I-
22.
Sorry, I don't mean to interject.
Hmm?
Is it possible I can hear the question one time? Because I might want to challenge.
Absolutely. In the MCU, who is the last character seen being put under the control of Loki's scepter?
So, Jake, technically, Captain America uses the scepter on Captain America in Endgame.
Okay.
But I don't know, given the term control, if that's worth it or not.
I mean, if clearly you remember this better than me. So he uses it on he touches
his heart.
Steve with it and
Yeah.
makes him his eyes go weird or whatever.
He passes out technically, but
Passes out.
Yeah.
Okay, if he just passes out, but he's not put under control or anything.
is it control to make him fall asleep? Is that?
I mean, maybe if it's telling him.
Do you think this is worth a challenge? Is the point?
I think at the very least it could get the question thrown out.
Okay.
But
We're gonna challenge that that Captain America uses the scepter on himself in Endgame, which is after Helen.
All right. Challenge has been thrown out. And we will get back to you after the results of the challenge. All right. Back to the challenge. We looked at the scene. The definition of control is a little bit too vague. And also, Captain America does use it against himself in Avengers Endgame to incapacitate him. So we're going to throw out the question. Vampire's Kiss will receive a new question, which they will have to answer for 2 points. All right. So Vampire's Kiss, your last question.
All right, your last question. In Avengers Infinity War, which character is Rhodey calling out for after Thanos' snap, only to discover he has disappeared?
Wasn't he calling out for? Oh, what the hell? He was looking for Falcon, wasn't he? So what?
That would make sense, but honestly, I don't remember. Is anything frozen?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
First
All right.
repeat.
In Avengers Infinity War, which character is Rhodey calling out for after Thanos' snap, only to discover he has disappeared?
Anthony, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. Do you want to shoot Falcon for 2 or go for multiple choice and be safe?
I mean, do we say Falcon or do we say his actual name? Because he wasn't saying Falcon, right?
I mean, his name is Sam Wilson. I think we can. Do you want to go with that?
Yeah. I think I'm okay going for it for the points. If you want to, I think.
Sure. I trust you. So
Go for it.
5.
Sam Wilson, final answer.
That's correct.
Nice.
We also would have accepted Falcon.
I didn't know you
Yeah.
said calling out. I didn't think he was yelling
All right,
Falcon.
After the Vampire's Kiss round, they have 22. Dummies with a steal gets up to 16. All right, Dummies. Are you ready for your questions in DC?
Perhaps.
First question. Which DC film features a character named Big Figure who has henchmen named Lloyd and Lawrence?
That does not ring a bell to me.
No.
Do you want a multiple or do we want to repeat?
No, let's go to multiple.
All right. Multiple choice, please.
Your options are A. Watchmen, B. Steel, C. Batman 89, or D. V for Vendetta.
Steel sounds.
Yeah, Steel was going through my head,
Okay.
but I didn't feel confident about it. But I think that's right.
That's got to be it out of those, I think.
Yeah.
All right,
Steel, final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for 1 point. Steel. Your options are A. Watchmen, B. Steel, C. Batman 89, or D. V for Vendetta.
Big Figure is a small guy that I think whose henchman Rorschach chops the hand off. So I believe it's Watchmen.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that because I don't think it's the other two. So
Watchmen, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Steel.
That's exactly right.
All right. Your next question. In The Batman, Selena Kyle breaks into Mayor Mitchell's house in order to steal what from a safe?
Passport.
Yeah.
I'd just say passport, right? I'm not going to say who it is.
Yeah, I don't think it.
All right.
They didn't ask for specifics.
Passport, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
It's Annika's passport, but fuck it.
Yeah.
Third question. How does George Hedayar die in Catwoman?
Does she shoot him?
Does she shoot him? Does he either fall or get pushed out of a building? I haven't seen this movie since 2004, so
Fuck.
I unfortunately am admitting on camera I saw this in theaters. So
Do you want a multiple, I guess?
Yeah, let's multiple.
Multiple, please.
All right, multiple choice. Your options are A. Stabbed, B. Shot, C. Falls, or D. Explosion.
Well, both the things we said are there.
Yeah. I think she falls. I don't think he falls.
I'd be okay with going for him
shot?
being shot. Yeah.
It's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah, just go with
We're
your
still
gut.
in decent shape even if they steal it.
4,
Shot,
3,
final answer.
2. Correct for 1 point.
Damn it.
classic.
Fourth question. In Superman 2, Clark says he didn't see Superman at Niagara Falls because he was getting what kind of food for Lois?
Oh man.
It's like is it hot dogs? Do you know?
I was thinking that, or I was thinking ice cream, but I would rather go to multiple because.
Do you want to repeat just in case?
No, because I'm not confident in any answer I would have.
All right, multiple.
All right. Options are A. Hot dogs, B. Hamburgers, C. Fries, or D. Popcorn.
Okay, well, hot dog was there, so I would just say go with it.
Do you feel confident in it? I threw it out, but I'm not confident.
I have no confidence in anything else, so I would just say hot dog.
Hot dogs, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Damn it! I fucking trust
It's all right, man. All right, we're still in it.
And your last
question. Remember that.
In V for Vendetta, it is revealed that the highest paid person at Lark Hill Detention Center had what profession?
Man, these are not in my wheelhouse today. I mean, do we want to just kind of like multiple our way through this round? Because like there's not going to be anything on a repeat that's going to come to me.
Okay.
So
Multiple.
let's go to choice.
2. Your options are A. Doctor, B. Janitor, C. Priest, or D. Guard.
Fucking janitor was in my head, and
Yeah, that's just weird enough to be it because like did they like have to clean up the dead bodies or whatever?
I don't. Can I get a repeat of the options, please?
Okay. Is it A. Doctor, B. Janitor, C. Priest, or D. Guard?
I don't think it's I'm between two.
I don't think it's Doctor.
Yeah. Do you just want to go with janitor, and we'll deal with the repercussions of everything?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the whole question.
Yeah.
First repeat for dummies. In V for Vendetta, it is revealed that the highest paid person at Larkhill Detention Center had what profession? And your options are again A. Doctor, B. Janitor, C. Priest, or D. Guard.
Yeah, I'm between janitor and something else, but I don't want to give away what it is because they might.
I think they'll probably steal this anyway if we don't get it.
5,
Yeah, let's just go with janitor. Final answer.
Final answer.
That is incorrect. Chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A. Doctor, B. Janitor, C. Priest, or D. Guard.
It's a priest.
Yeah, it makes sense for you to be a priest.
It's a priest. Priest. Final answer.
And that is correct for another 1-point steal. So as we get out of round number 2, we have a 4-point game. Vampire's Kiss leads 24 to Dummies 20. So 4-point lead for Vampire's Kiss. We go into round number 3, which works like this. First two categories, DC and MCU, were chosen, leaving Middle Earth for round number 3. A 2, a 3, and a 5-point question will be asked to both teams until somebody is mathematically eliminated. Teams will choose who takes the 2, who takes the 3, and they both can confer on the 5. And both teams have 2 repeats and their challenge remaining. So, any questions before we hop into round number 3?
Nope.
No.
All right. So, Vampire's Kiss, you have a 4-point lead. Do you want set 1 or set 2 in Middle Earth?
Pick a set.
Set 2 as well for us in the past.
All right. Works for me.
Sure. Yeah, set 2.
Set 2. All right. So, Dummies, you're taking set 1. Javi, why don't you go ahead and give Dummies their questions in set 1, and Jake and Robert decide who takes the 2 and who takes the 3.
How do you feel about this?
I mean, I think we're like about the same, though. I feel like how are you on it right now? Like, are you feel pretty good about it?
I'm okay.
Okay, like good? Or
okay, like pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Because like before this, I was thinking I take the 2 and you take the 3.
Yeah. We can do that if you want.
Really, regardless of the category.
Yeah. We can do that.
I think we can do that.
Okay.
I will be taking the 2.
All right. Javi, go ahead and give Jake his 2-pointer.
All right, and it's set 1?
Set 1. Yes, sir.
All right. Your 2-point question in Middle Earth. Are you ready?
Boy, I hope so.
All right. Here we go. Who is the last character seen in possession of the One Ring in Return of the King?
Gollum.
That is correct.
I want to know that one.
And Robert for the 3.
All right, Robert, your 3-point question. According to Grima Wormtongue in The Two Towers, what is Helm's Deep's one weakness?
And we'll take a general answer. Five.
Tunnel underneath the wall.
3, 2. That is incorrect. The answer is a drain or a sewer.
So Robert, I think there's enough gray area in your answer because it's the term he uses specifically is culvert, I believe, but you're going on like there's something under there. I think I don't know, because like drain definitely. Like I don't know if it's I don't think it's really a sewer. It's just like it's like a
it's like an
a little
inlet.
gate that's, like under there. It's like
Yeah.
at the base of the wall that goes under the wall. And when they go in there is a tunnel there.
Yeah, that's why when he said general, I thought that
Like
was
when they
general.
go in, it is like a tunnel that they're going into.
So do you want to challenge us?
So unfortunately, for everybody else involved, I believe there's grounds for a challenge here based on like that it is when they blow it up and they go in there, it is like a tunnel like structure.
Yeah.
So on those grounds, we will challenge.
Yes.
Okay. We have a challenge, so we'll get to you after the results of the challenge. All right, back from the challenge, we deliberated. We ultimately decided that tunnel is too far off of what we were looking for, which was either a drain or a sewer. Whereas then the more specific answer is culvert. So we will not be awarding dummies their points, and they will lose their challenge for their final question of the match. The score is 24-22. So dummies has to hit this to stay in the game. If they miss, Vampire's Kiss moves on to the team's title match. If they hit it, we go back to Vampire's Kiss for at least another question. All right, Hoppy, hit him with their 5-pointer.
All right, your 5-pointer to stay in the category Middle Earth. The question is, in the desolation of Smaug, where specifically does Bilbo say he is from when asked by Smaug?
Under the hill, Robert. I'm fairly confident in this.
Okay.
I kind of just want to go for it.
Just go for it. That's fine.
Under the hill, final answer.
Let's
And
play
that is
more.
correct.
That is correct for 5 points. All right, so Dummies takes the lead 27-24. So here's the situation. Vampire's Kiss has all 3 of their questions left. They have 2 repeats. They can hit any combination of these questions and win, or they can just hit their 5 and win. So Vampire's Kiss, please decide who is taking the 2 and who is taking the 3.
Do you want to take the 3, Anthony?
This is the one time I should not take the 3. If it's
Okay.
anything like either of those, I'm not going to know that. Maybe the 2 I'll be able to pull off.
Okay, sure. Then you take it.
I think that's the one time I should take the 2.
Okay, Anthony. So Anthony is taking the 2.
We're going to try it.
All right. Here is your 2-pointer. Who is the last character seen in possession of the Arkenstone in Battle of the 5 Armies?
Oh, God. That sucks. Thorin.
4. That is correct for 2
Oh,
points.
shit.
He's been doing this all tournament, folks.
Oh, God.
All right, so Kaiser, if you hit this, you can walk it off all the way to the team's title. Score is 27-26 in favor of Dummies. All right, Kaiser, here's your 3-pointer for the win. In Fellowship of the Ring, what are Merry and Pippin made to do as punishment for setting off a firework?
Oh, fuck.
Five, 4, 3.
Wash Gandalf's horse? Oh, yeah.
That is incorrect. They're supposed to wash the dishes.
God damn it.
Okay.
That's all right.
So still have a chance to win this here. 5-point question. You have 2 repeats left. Here is your question. In 1978's The Lord of the Rings, when Frodo leaves the Shire, Gandalf says to tell people he has gone to live where?
Oh my god. I still have not seen this.
I've not seen this one. I barely read the Wikipedia today, and I'm pretty sure it's not in there.
I mean, like North Buckleberry, West Buckleberry. Let's go to Buckleberry a lot. I don't know. Fucking know.
Yeah, I got nothing. If you know a general area in the like in Middle Earth, that might be it.
5.
If you want to use a
4,
repeat, go for it.
3.
Repeat the question.
Repeat.
All right, second repeat. In 1978's The Lord of the Rings, when Frodo leaves the Shire, Gandalf says to tell people he has gone to live where?
I don't see any sense wasting any repeats on this since it might be just Buckleberry, but I'm pretty sure that I can more kind of go to like East Buckleberry, but I honestly have no idea.
I would hold. I don't know. Do you want to really go?
5,
We'll use one more repeat.
4,
One more.
3.
Repeat the question.
Repeat.
Last repeat.
I would.
In 1978's The Lord of the Rings, when Frodo leaves the Shire, Gandalf says to tell people he has gone to live where?
All right, you went either North Buckleberry or just Buckleberry. I feel like those were where you were to begin with.
I think I'll go with North Buckleberry. I think.
Do you want this play?
Okay, I think I'll just say
this is the old one. Do you just want to go for it
Okay.
and just say Buckleberry and just call it a day, and then because they didn't say specifically, maybe it's just Buckleberry.
5, 4, 3,
Buckleberry. Fun.
1. And your winner, playing for a team's belt, Vampire's Kiss. Buckleberry is correct. Vampire's Kiss wins to walk it off onto the team's title match. What an ending to an unbelievable match, an unbelievable tournament. Oh my God. David, I saw your face backstage. I was trying my best to keep it together. But I tell you what, Anthony Tisdall, ladies and gentlemen, teammate of the year right there. We're going to go straight into our post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finishers today. I'm not going to call them losers because they ran through this tournament like a hot knife through butter. Dum-Es. Guys, I don't even know what to say. I mean, you played really well in round one. You took the lead at the end of round one. You definitely took your lumps in DC, and I think it shows how DC can be one of those sneaky categories that has a lot of movies that people can trip up on, even competitors, as great as yourself. But overall, you battled hard. Even though you lost the challenge on the three-pointer, it wouldn't have made a difference anyway. But hey, Jake nailed that 5 like he's known it all his life. So, what's going through your guys' heads right now?
Not all my life, just like right before this match, I read the notes. And same with the 78 one. I was like, please say North Buckleberry. Please, please, God. Because as soon as I said Buckleberry, I knew it was over. And I know Robert is going to take the blame for this one because of the three-pointer. But I think I kind of wanted to because I had just read the notes before the match, but because of another match where I really struggled in Middle Earth, I got in my own head and I was like, I don't know if I'm confident. I don't know if I just like went through the notes before the match, but I'm just not sure if it's going to stick, even though I've gone through Middle Earth notes so many times for so many matches. It's just so much. It's just so hard to keep track of all the terminology in there because it's so dense and so weird. But so I'm going to deflect the blame that Robert is going to put on himself for this by not having the confidence that I should have, because I knew both R3 and R5, and like I feel terrible, and like not being able to contribute at all really to DC. Like those questions just were not. Just like I said, like during the match, those questions just were not in our wheelhouse. They were movies that I haven't seen in a while, other than the Batman. So it just was tough. But my advice to anyone: if you're gonna lose to somebody, lose to your friends. because I could not be more proud of both of them. They have played incredible this whole tournament, and I am really excited to see what they do next. I will help them if they ask for it, because I want I want this Cinderella train to continue. And I love both those guys dearly. So yes, it hurts to lose in this way. I was really hoping Tony Kroos, who otherwise is a shit soccer player, would come through for us. But yeah, I know I'm talking to sort of let Robert process his feelings a little bit, but it doesn't hurt as much as it might have if it wasn't these guys. Is the last thing I'll say.
I know where people are trying, but my feelings were processed at the jump. Jake is absolutely right. This is entirely my fault, and not just because of the 3, because it was my stupid ass strategy to try to take DC away from them, which at first, when they were debating stuff and we got a steal, it looked really good. And then we got the DC questions. If I just shoot on those 2 we went to multiple and got, and I get the 3-pointer, we win the match. So that's on me. To be honest, life is starting to take a turn, and I didn't, and I mean that in a positive way for me. And trivia's just started to go in the background. And I said I would do what I could to contribute because I wanted to win this. I didn't do it, and it showed. And I'm sorry to Jake. And I'm very happy for Vampire's Kiss. He's right. I'm just angry at myself, and it's hard for me to express myself positively for them.
Look, that's fair. I mean, I personally think neither one of you has much blame to go around. These were tough questions the entire match. Anybody would have had issues with these questions. So we can play the what if game all day long, but y'all, it does not take away from the fact that y'all ran through this tournament. You KO'd a great team in Matthew and Albert, and you ran through the rest of this tournament in insane fashion, beating Galaxy's Nuts and NWO, who took out Duel of the Fates. So you guys are nothing to hang your head about. Y'all are 3-2. You'll be towards the top of our team's rankings at the start of next year due to this run. So going into next season, I think you guys are going to be a problem for a lot of teams, and I would not be surprised if you are in a title match towards the beginning of next season. So, gentlemen, rest up, process all this, and then you guys will come back stronger than ever. I know.
Thank you to you both for hosting, and thanks for everybody making this tournament.
No problem. All righty. So now we will go into our winners today and 2022 Geek Teams Tournament Champions. Look, guys. I mean, look, I know y'all have been saying every match, like why are we here? We're not meant to be here. We're Anthony. And yet Anthony does the greatest teammate nudge I have ever seen. I mean, I'm not going to lump on the sports references, but like that was the Grant Hill pass to the Christian Laettner shot.
Oh wow! I like
for
that.
basketball fans out there. Gentlemen, how you doing?
I mean, we're here, and somehow we made it yet another one. I mean, Robert and Jake are awesome. They are great people. They're great competitors. They're great friends. It's hard to lose that way. But I mean, they played awesome. DC questions were tough. They had probably the right strategy. We get DC, that game probably goes a little differently because I'm a little better at that. But Middle Earth is not my strength. So it was just all on Kaiser and me just to go stop overthinking this and go with the simple one because sometimes that's all you have to do. So, I mean,
Yeah.
holy shit, I did not expect this. This will be the only championship I am ever a part of, probably my entire trivia career.
To be honest, I'm glad that my fuck-ups, which were a lot in this match, didn't matter. I'm glad that Anthony talked me out of the wrong answer into the right one. And I'm just glad that I'm just glad that we went on this run that we had, to be honest.
And I'll tell you something. I wasn't. This was in my head the entirety of round 3. But if you had hit Tony Stark and you had missed the 5, this match would have gone to sudden death.
Oh,
So
Well,
Anthony is even more clutch in that sense that he avoided what would have been a loss versus sudden death. But yeah, gentlemen, look, now the easy part's done. You won the tournament. Congratulations.
Yeah, super simple. No
But
problem.
now you got to face Joe Fairley and Eli McKegg in a 5-round teams title match that you guys will be heavy underdogs in. But honestly, you've been heavy underdogs in your last, I think.
At least
Well, actually, no. You've technically been the favorite in every match except for Power Trip.
Favorite.
But you will be true underdogs this time around. So, what do you guys think about that?
See how many rounds we get through.
when you go up against Joe, you expect pain.
I've never played Joe and Geek in anything because I am not at his level, and so we're about to find out how painful this is going to be.
Yeah, last time I played him was like in a defunct league, and I got KO'd, so it's gonna be fun.
We've been having fun this whole time. It's still house money.
Yeah, that's enough money. Fuck it.
Anyway, gentlemen, fantastic job today. Easily, probably the best match we've ever had here at ONTL Geek. So, thank you to that. Thank you to Dum-Es for that. I mean, y'all gave us, and this recording is now an hour and 7 minutes long. So, thank you for the most roller coaster hour and 7 minutes of my life the last few months. I will. We'll see you guys in the team title match.
See you there. Hope.
See you then.
Alrighty. Javi, let's wrap this one up in a bow. Any final thoughts that we haven't expressed yet?
Yeah, I mean, not really that we haven't expressed yet. I think Anthony thinks he's not very good at this game, and I think he's proved himself wrong here. He may still not believe it because I know he's just like, I don't belong here. If I had a nickel for every time he came in clutch with a 5-pointer, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice, right?
It's weird that it's happened twice now. Absolutely. I mean, you could not have scripted a more perfect ending to this tournament. I mean, we had 2 teams that I think a lot of people took for granted at the beginning. One being Dum-Es, who was ridiculously underseeded due to their low record, and they proved it right away by rolling through all of these really, really good teams. And the Vampire's Kiss just expressed dominance in round 1, and then did it again against arguably the tournament favorites, and then did it again against a team that was the sneaky pick to win it all, and they did it again today. I believe they scored more than 30 points in every one of their matches. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they were over 30 points in every one of their tournament matches, which is insane. But at the end, it's going to be Vampire's Kiss taking on Winter Soldiers for the team's belt at the end of the year. Guys, if you haven't checked out any of our other matches in the tournament, please do. They are great precursors to what this match has today. Check out Geek Singles. Check out regular singles, regular teams. Keep your eye out for trios, which is coming out real soon. A real fun concoction that we've made here at ONTL Geek. So from myself, from Javi, from Anthony, from Kaiser, from Jake, from Robert, and from David backstage, who was still trying to catch his breath. Thank you all for tuning in tonight, and as always, guys, stay cool.